Hello, I'm Dr. Roxy Barber and I practice integrative medicine in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And today I'm here to talk to you about a problem that affects many people. It's a problem that's been around for a long time. And it's a problem I hate seeing because it can affect people's lives so much. So skin issues, whether it's acne, acne scarring, pigmentation or sun damage, sagging skin, bad texture of the skin, just older, dull looking skin. I've worked with a lot of patients with these issues, and what I see a lot that I hate to see is some people, if they're having skin issues and they're not happy with their skin on their face, some people don't want to date. Some people don't want to swim, go out on boats, or go to a gym because their makeup will come off if they have to use heavy foundation. It leads to low self-esteem, especially in younger people, but also in adults. And people might not want their loved ones to touch their face, and they might avoid pictures. They might be getting made fun of, especially in younger adolescent teenagers. Some people, if their skin isn't looking fresh, they might just feel old, and who likes to feel old? All these things can lead to depression, to anger, which can lead to low self-esteem. And, a rising problem in our country is suicide. And if there's something we can help take out of the equation for anybody not to feel good about themselves, this is one of them that can be done naturally and easily. And especially at a younger age too, right? Because these are our learning years, and this is where we learn how to think about ourselves. And if we're dealing with low self-esteem or afraid people are going to make fun of us or stare at us or not treat us as we want to be treated, we carry that into our adult lives, especially as we go into careers and marriages and that sort of thing. And when you're an adult too, you felt so good all these years, you looked amazing, and now time's kind of catching up a little bit, the sun maybe, or adult acne, and it doesn't feel good when you kind of step back and say, whoa, I'm regressing. So there's a lot of things that have been tried for these issues, and a lot of them work really well. Some not as well, and some of them are a lot less comfortable than other treatments. So Fraxel, CO2 Fraxel, peels, microdermabrasion, heavy makeup, different lasers, different creams, Retin-A, Tazorac, Triluma, hydroquinone, and medications. And the medications aren't too great. Retin-A is hard on your liver a lot of times, and it's not something you want to use very long term, and you have to stay out of the sun, and you can't do any facial waxing if you're using it topically, especially. So you gotta be very careful with waxing your eyebrows. And it's just, if we can avoid taking a medication, why not? So the other thing the vampire facial is really great for is stretch marks and other scars, whether they're trauma or whether it's you fell and busted your knee or you have a surgical scar. It's really good for that. Facelift scars, it's really great for. So what it is, it's the vampire facial. I trained with Dr. Charles Runnels. I've actually trained with him twice now. He's the inventor of all the vampire procedures. They all use PRP. So what's PRP? We call it liquid gold in the industry. We draw your blood, we spin it in a centrifuge, and we extract all the good stuff. So the healing properties of it, the growth factors, the nutrients, it's collagen to grow, it's fertilizer to grow collagen and elastin. And it's got such great healing behind it. You scraped your knee when you were a kid and you picked at the scab you weren't supposed to, and then you'd start to notice that yellow goo around the scab. That's your PRP. When you hear about Red Cross or One Blood wanting platelets donated, that's what they're getting, because we use them during traumas because it is so healing for the body. So we take the PRP from your blood, that's where the vampire name comes from, and then we incorporate the microneedling. The microneedling is a pen that has 14 needles in it. I use the Dermapen at my office, and the needles go in and out of the skin just about 2,000 times per minute. So it's a controlled micro injury. They're very small micro injuries. when you're using a really good pen, the motor's really fast. There's very little drag time, so it can be a much more comfortable treatment than those that are maybe using a knockoff pen on the internet that they bought for $300, which I don't recommend. So what this does is that micro injury, if there's scarring, it'll help to break that up. Also, as it creates these tiny little pinholes, the PRP is massaged in, so it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of micro injections of PRP. So now we've created a micro injury and we've given a really big boost of the body's healing liquid gold, the PRP, to regenerate. So over the next 3 months, as your skin keeps regenerating, it'll take about 3 months to get your full effectiveness from that PRP treatment, but things start to smooth out, scarring, acne, lines, wrinkles, pigmentation starts to lighten, and it's a really natural look. It starts to smooth, and the skin really does improve. When you get rid of the acne scarring, the pores can flush out much easier. So a lot of time it drastically decreases breakouts. So I can do this treatment on younger adolescent all the way up to much older people. So whether you're doing it for acne, for scarring, for pigmentation, or just to lift and tighten and refresh the skin, improve the texture, we go right over the eye and the eyelid. It's great for tightening the skin around there, lines around the mouth, broken capillaries, rosacea. There's no one that can't do this. I can change the level of the depth of the needles for the microneedling and make it very comfortable. Thanks to Dr. Runnels, I know about the best numbing cream on the market, and I love doing this treatment on people. It's a really great treatment. Excuse me. What's not possible with this treatment? It might not fix it 100%. It probably won't. But what I can promise, it's going to give you really great results. There is going to be improvement. It is going to smooth out the skin. It's going to look nice and natural, and it's all natural. So if you want more information about this, there's more information on my website. There is information on other websites. You can go to Vampire and check out all those procedures. You can book online on my website, and you can call or text my office. I would be glad to have a conversation with you if that's helpful. So like I said, I hate seeing people that have skin issues and have it affect their lives. I love helping people. I've been helping people with their skin since 2005. It's a passion of mine. So I want to thank you for your time listening to this. Our time is valuable. I get it. And I really do appreciate you listening to this. Thank you.